Guys, I'm Amy. I forgot to come on and do a reading for the Divine Masculine Collective, so I'm going to use the Divine Masculine Healing Oracle. So, Spirit, please show me what it is this collective needs to see and hear today. Okay, so we have Enki that came out. Your ego is not the enemy. However, left unchecked and unseen, it can infiltrate your mind's reasoning and decision-making parts. Face your ego with love to gain insights and understanding about yourself. From the region of southern Mesopotamia came the first recorded human civilization known as Sumer. In the Sumerian pantheon, the seven most important deities were called the gods who decree. Enki, known as Ea as the later Babylonians, is the deity associated with water, knowledge, and creation. His name translates to Lord of the Earth, and he was the patron god of the city Eridu, where artifacts of his worship were found dating back to 5400 BCE. He was part of a trinity alongside his brother Enlil, the god of air, and their father Anu, the sky god. Enki was in charge of and resided in Abzu, the ocean underneath the earth. One day, Enlil decided that humanity should be wiped out. Not agreeing with this decision, Enki delivered a message in a dream to a man named Atrahasis about an impending flood. Heeding the warning, Atrahasis built a boat and captured every animal on board to continue life on Earth. The Great Flood of Sumer lasted 7 nights and was catastrophic, but thanks to Enki and Atrahasis, life went on. Enki's message: the concept of the ego tends to get a bad rap, yet each person has one, and it's okay they do. Like Enki's warning to Atrahasis about the impending flood, your ego acts as a cautious signal, alerting you to potential challenges or disruptions in your life. It helps to keep you alive and thriving while you navigate life in a hectic world. Denying the ego plunges your most human aspects into the hidden, murky depths of your psyche. The neglected elements transform into tendrils of darkness, pulling around your ankles, attempting to capsize and pull you beneath the surface. Seek integration and awareness rather than denial and repression. Pretending something does not exist does not make it so. The ego is a tool for self-preservation, yet amplified, it becomes selfish, choosing self over connection, community, and intimacy. It can go from the thing that there to protect you to the very thing that brings you pain. A level of self-preservation is great to endure your needs or to ensure your needs are met and you're not walked all over, yet too much of a good thing begets problems. An unchecked ego says, leave before you are left, hurt before you are hurt. I am right, they are wrong. An ego left awry is threatening by being in the wrong. The overinflated ego is represented by Enlil wanting to demolish the other to serve the self. It is capricious, devoid of kindness, understanding, and co-creation. A healthy ego matched with consciousness and awareness allows for a beautiful meshing of self and others. When awareness floods in, the ego pushed deep within can experience an ego death. The ego repressed does not die, it festers and flourishes. However, during integration, the parts that are no longer needed or no longer resonate come up to die. During this process, it can feel as if parts of you are dying off, and this can be extremely painful. Integrating the ego requires raw truth, ownership, and going deep beyond the surface with intention. The part within declaring I have no ego is ironically the ego itself. Understanding allows for evolving out of habits based on fear and outdated programming. When you continually seek to understand why your ego or fear makes you want to hide, run, or act in ways you feel are unbecoming, you can consciously change these behaviors through awareness. Respond instead of reacting. Accept your ego as a friend, not a foe. Work on integrating its positive aspects while being aware of your shadow side. Once you do, this makes it easier to implement self-protective measures while also considering your connection with others. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.